running for office. Not necessarily Lady Gaga, but people like her, like outspoken people that just call out bullshit for what it is. But the thing is that she's too theatrical, too theatrical and way too what do you call it? Like nonsense. She even said it herself. She loves absurd theater. She loves it her own self. So that's her own realm. She's in her own realm of theater, so that's just her own realm. So but when it comes to being outspoken, because she has spoken up about like injustices in society, we need people like that. A lot of these politicians, like, they fiend being outspoken. Like, you can, I don't know. I think it all comes down to the energy and the vibes that people are giving off. And Lady Gaga is one of those fucking people that I will literally say, like, one of the few fucking people, one of the few fucking people in this entire fucking generation that actually, like, spoke out and actually called things out for what they fucking were at a certain point, but then the rest of her act was just fucking nonsense, running around with rats on her head and skunks coming out of her pussy and all of that. But I'm just saying, the governmental field, the political sphere of this country is the most corrupt in the entire fucking world, because we lack outspoken people. We're supposed to have outspoken people, people that speak up against injustices, focus on homeless people, focus on impoverished people. We live in a country where we have unjust and unfair capitalism, where hard work really, it's just a matter of luck. If you're having to depend on luck to, like, get somewhere, then it's just nonsense. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Because let's be real, like, hard work does not get you anywhere. I've worked hard. Hard work doesn't get you that much fucking money. It's just a matter of luck and the people that you know and all this shit. People like Paris Hilton get too much, like, the mainstream media in general. And that's the thing about Lady Gaga. Like, she has a good team that at the end of the day, like, force themselves up into the fucking mainstream media. Like, they force themselves into the mainstream media, as opposed to, like, the mainstream media casually talking about them without them having to force anything really. At the end of the day, like, you could sense it, that they were, like, pushing it, they were shoving it, like, she was shoving it, like, back in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Like, they were shoving it, like, that fucking team of hers. Like, she has a fucking team. They fucking shoved it. Like, they were pushing it. They were shoving it. Like, they weren't taking no for a fucking answer. People like Paris Hilton, like, she doesn't shove it or push it. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that bitch was born into money. The Hilton found They don't even have a foundation, let's be real, because I already went to the fucking Hilton Foundation's website and they talk about helping disadvantaged people in the world. They don't fucking do that shit. For crying out loud, she harasses me out in the fucking open. I'm a disadvantaged person. I've been disadvantaged up until this fucking point, and most likely tomorrow and the day after that. Um, Paris Hilton, Nikki Hilton, that entire family, they've never had to push or put effort into something to fucking get from point A to fucking point B. That bitch was born into fucking money. Her last name is plastered on the sides of hotels all over the fucking world. So when she says something, it's like the mainstream. Oh my god, look at this iguana. Okay. Anyway, anyway, Paris Hilton has never had to put in, like, any effort whatsoever to get attention from the people, and usually, actually always, every time she opens her mouth, it's always some fucking bullshit, some fucking, like, nonsense bullshit. Let's just talk about other people that, for example, are like her, like Charlie D'Amelio, for example, James Charles, fucking Jeffree Star. Like, those people at the end of the day, like, they're not outspoken in the sense that they're speaking up against injustices in society and make people aware of how fucked up people are fucking being. Lady Gaga did fucking do that. I'm not gonna fucking lie about that. She did fucking call out the fact that people were literally unaware of the fact that people are being fucking abusive towards people that are literally disadvantaged. Hold on. And that's the thing about Lady Gaga. Like you'll see, like lately in the past few years, she's like died down. Because it's like evil. I don't know how to describe it. Like evil, fucking like overpowered what she was fucking doing. I guess maybe she got tired of things not changing. I mean, she did change the world just in a way, like her and her team. I wouldn't necessarily just say it was her because it was definitely, she definitely has a team. They definitely did change the world in a sense. And but that takes a lot of fucking effort, dude. Seriously, like, because at the end of the day, like her team, like let's just say at the minimum, there's like 100 people in her fucking team. Her fans, I wouldn't necessarily say they're part of her team because those people, like, they just go to her shows, they just listen to her music. They don't necessarily always do what she says. Um, Hold on. Oh my god, I have no time for this. Fucking dogs. But anyway, like Paris Hilton, for example, like supports nonsense straight up. Literally same thing goes with Kim Kardashian. Like they have too many arrogant people following them that are self-absorbed. Like for example, Charlie D'Amelio is another one of those self-absorbed people. I remember being 16 years old. I was not self-absorbed like that bitch was. Like that bitch is. I swear to fucking god, because I was the only video I've ever seen like of Charlie D'Amelio like addressing people, and she could have used that to, like, you know, speak up about injustices and poverty in society. She could have used that time to raise awareness about that. No, the bitch was literally sitting there and talking about, because that's the only video I've seen. It was the video when Lovely Peaches showed up, and that's why I love Lovely Peaches, because Lovely Peaches is one of those types of people that shows up and just like puts like these like arrogant ass people in their fucking place with like absurd shit. Like I don't know how to describe it. But like she showed up and Charlie D'Amelio was all like, and I got these new earrings, and then I got this, and then I got the lip plumpers, and then I did this, and then I did that, and then I was in San Francisco the other day, and blah blah blah. It's like stupid fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like she's just fucking going off about her own self-absorbed fucking life, and that's literally the fuck it. Like she's not great. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like Lady Gaga is like fucking like Michael Jackson fucking great. Charlie D'Amelio is like, we have a lot of people in this society that are fucking treated as if they're Michael Jackson great, and it's like, no, you fucking aren't, because for starters, like these people spoke up about injustices in society, and were speaking, you know, they were speaking about things in a complex level. Charlie D'Amelio does not speak. She's not like a fucking like college professor. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Lady Gaga's like a fucking college professor. If you don't have people that are outspoken and they don't speak like fucking college professors, it's over. And like most of these politicians, like they're corrupt as fuck. They don't speak like college professors. Like they talk like they fucking, you know, they use like big words. And by big words, I mean like eloquent words, and that's it. Like they don't actually like deliver an actual message. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, like, Charlie D'Amelio, I just remember being 16 and being outspoken about like injustices in society, and Charlie D'Amelio is just all like, ah, and I got this, and blah blah blah, and la la la, and la 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 la, and blah 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 blah. She's just absorbed, self-absorbed. Her fucking sister is self-absorbed too. Like all they do is just fucking post videos of themselves like living in luxuries and just really trash talking people left and fucking right. That's all they fucking do, literally 24 fucking 7, without acknowledging the fact that there are a lot of fucking people in the United States of America living in fucking poverty. Um, they take advantage of that shit. They take advantage of the fact that people are poor too. Because people, if people weren't poor, these people wouldn't even have traction. Um, what else? Just saying, like, there are people like, who else? I'm just saying, like, Lady Gaga is one of those really extremely outspoken people that, like, I can, like, that's the only person I can really, like, think of when I think about somebody that's like revolutionary and like, you know, change, you know, brought awareness to human rights that people just like forget every single fucking day. Like most people in general are not thinking about human rights on a daily basis. Um, they just don't. Most people in general do not think about human rights on a daily basis. Lady Gaga, like her entire career has literally revolved around human rights 24 fucking 7. And Paris Hilton's career has never revolved. What career does she have? Let's be honest. Her only career is I was born into money. I use this money to fucking make myself, you know, like, you know, pay some PR team to make myself look fucking better than I actually fucking am, which I'm not even better. I'm not even better. It just makes me look good. I'm actually a bad person. And I'm talking about Paris Hilton. Like at the end of the day, like her fanatics are fucking bullies beyond fucking belief. Um, her everything she does not revolve around human rights. And like at the end of the day, it's like, okay, so you donate, you know what I'm talking about? Like she donates money to some cause, and it's like, but does it make a difference? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I've never seen Paris Hilton make a single damn fucking difference in this entire, and in my life, all she's ever done is just fucking bother me. That's all she's ever fucking done, fucking bother me. There was a point in time where Lady Gaga wasn't bothering me, and that's the whole point of what I'm talking about right now, about how she like died out like after like 2013, 2014. That's when she started bothering me, because it's like, bitch, you let evil win, bitch. You let evil win. Like you're weak as fuck right now. Um, but I will say this, like from 2008 to 2013, like she was just a straight up like, that team that she has was just a straight up like powerhouse of people, just like, you know, bringing awareness to human rights. And Paris Hilton does not bring awareness to that. Never has she. She's always self-absorbed. Nikki Hilton, same thing goes for her. Now that Drew Barrymore show of that fucking bullshit, it's like, what is even that bullshit? The Drew Barrymore show. Like, bitch, fuck off. Um, what else? There's just a lot of fucking nonsense. I'm just saying, because I would rather live in a utopia than a dystopia, and we live in a dystopia because of fucking people like Charlie D'Amelio, because of people like Jeffree Star, Logan Paul, Mike Majlak, that Mr. Beast idiot that tries to make it seem like he has a whole bunch of bot views and tries to make it seem like he's the children's most requested. Children don't fucking care about that shit. If I was a child, I'd be like, why are y'all watching this? This shit is fucking stupid. If I was a kid and all the other kids around me were fucking watching that, I'd be like, that shit is so fucking stupid. I don't understand why y'all are watching this man, this like lame ass fucking man running around fucking just like showing off 24 fucking 7. Like he's not fucking doing anything interesting. He's just fucking showing off. And number one, making it seem like we even have the legal right to go and get a job. Like he acts like children have the fucking legal right to get a job. He's fucking like, he is totally against the dignity of children in general around the world. So it's just like, I'm just saying, we need people like Lady Gaga that are outspoken in the political sphere, whether it's the Republican sphere or the Democrat sphere or the Libertarian sphere or the fucking Green Party sphere. I will say that Jill Stein in 2016 did speak up about like injustices, but she was completely getting like stomped on consistently. She did make it, she was fourth in place when it came to fucking votes in the 2016 elections. It was first it was Hillary Clinton, then it was Donald Trump, then it was, what was it, Gary Johnson, and then Jill Stein. And she was stomped on consistently. She was speaking up about how like both parties, the Democrat Party and the Republican Party, are just literally like two evils, and people are being forced in between, you know, picking between the lesser evil, because they're too fucking evil. Like all of them are fucking evil. The fucking Democrat sphere and the Republican sphere, even here in Puerto Rico, like the fucking bitch. I don't even want to fucking get into how fucking corrupt Puerto Rico is. Like imagine going outside and wanting to walk at like 8 p.m. and all the fucking what do you call it? The street lights are off because the fucking government is just trash as fuck here and they don't want to fucking fix them. Imagine just like being at home at any time and your lights just go out consistently because the fucking government here is just fucking out, like completely out of whack. Um, hold on. Imagine driving, like you just want to go out for a drive and you're like in danger because the fucking roads are just beyond fucking horrible. I'm telling you, the highways are complete. Like, I'm telling you, everywhere in Puerto Rico it's like that. It doesn't matter if you're like in a rich part of Puerto Rico. There's like really at truly at the end of the day, like it's farce. Like, you know, you can have as much money as you want here in Puerto Rico, but you're literally like the roads are horrible. Like, you go to fucking like there's Condado in Puerto Rico, which is considered like a rich exclusive area, but it's just fucking foul as fuck. The fucking streets are nasty. The stoplights don't work. The fucking street lights are off. They consistently have power outages over there in Condado. Um, it's just bad. It's fucking bad. It's horrible all over the place here in Puerto Rico. Um, It is bad, and there's poverty here. Like, I'm talking about like abject third world fucking poverty here in Puerto Rico. Like, it's not even, you can't even compare it, because people say like, oh, Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the nation. It's like, dude, like Puerto Rico is literally like the worst fucking place in the entire fucking nation. It's so fucking corrupt. I'm not saying that. Like, fuck Donald Trump. I fucking hate that piece of shit. I was trafficked to Puerto Rico by one of his bullshit fucking colleagues that's still harassing me up until this fucking day online. Um, for labor exploitation and all this fucking bullshit. Um, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's capitalism. It's the whole unfair capitalistic bullshit. Like, if there wasn't any capitalism, you really think I would fucking talk to these pieces of shit? It's like, do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? Um, I'm just saying, it's bad here in Puerto Rico. It is fucking terrible. It is literally fucking horrible. Not even exaggerating. It's fucking horrible. It is fucking horrible. You can't drive around here without endangering yourself because there are so many fucking potholes. There are potholes in highways, dude. And like every fucking highway, there's a fucking pothole. If you're driving like 60 miles per hour, bitch, you better hope there isn't a fucking car next to you, because you're probably gonna swerve if you fucking hit a pothole. And it's just bad. It's fucking bad. Um, Dude, like the thing is, like, I made a road trip from California to Texas with my friend, and there wasn't a single fucking pothole. A single pothole. And I'm talking about like literally like even out in the middle of nowhere, where like the nearest town was literally like 200 miles away, there wasn't a single pothole in the fucking in the highways. Not a single pothole for more than like 1,500 fucking miles. I never, the whole pothole thing, like that's like a thing that you hardly ever see in like the mainland. I've probably counted like one or two potholes in like my entire in like 2 decades of living in the mainland. Puerto Rico, literally every single other fucking street, every single other fucking street has a fucking pothole or something wrong with it, or I'm just saying. And then the governmental sphere here is extremely abusive, extremely corrupt. Like they operate. It's, and I'm telling you, like it's the same shit in the mainland. But I definitely wouldn't say as harsh as it is here. Because Puerto Rico is extremely corrupt. Like, it is full blown evil. I'm talking about full blown fucking evil. You can't even, I'm telling you, like, even the law enforcement here is fucking evil. Like, they don't enforce the law like they do in the States. Um, I'm just saying, like, we need, and also that's the thing about Puerto Rican politicians. They're like hardly ever fucking outspoken, like Lady Gaga is. That's why I was saying like Lady Gaga she shouldn't run for president because she's too theatrical. But if she was just simply outspoken and no nonsense and not theatrical at all, like, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, she's definitely a person that should be running for fucking president. Um, I'm just saying, because she's really one of those types of fucking people that speaks the fuck up. And I'm talking about speaks the fuck up about the truth, but like here and there. What I'm saying is here and there, because the rest of her act is fucking theatrical. Like she's literally just a fucking pop star at the end of the day. We don't want pop stars in the fucking we don't want pop stars being elected into the political sphere. I'm just saying, because obviously, like, as you can tell, look at Donald Trump. We could claim that he's a pop star, but he's not he's fake outspoken. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, he says things and doesn't, like, you can tell that Lady Gaga wants to see a fucking difference. Donald Trump doesn't care if there's a difference or not. He just says it to fucking get votes or fucking be perceived as a good person. That's just it. Like, he just wants to be perceived as a good person. He's not a good fucking person. He's a manipulative person. That's it. But Puerto Rico, I will say that about Donald Trump. Like, he did say that just to make himself seem like he isn't corrupt. That's the only reason why he said that. That's the only reason why he said Puerto Rico is extremely corrupt, because he wants to be seen like he's the most non-corrupt fucking person on the planet. But here I have evidence of this fucking bastard, his colleagues fucking trafficking other fucking people. I was trafficked into Puerto Rico. I don't even want to fucking be here. So I'm just saying, like, everything that's on the FBI's page about human trafficking, like, I've fucking been through, like, labor trafficking, like, people taking advantage of financially disadvantaged people that don't really have that much support, people that don't, that are disabled. Like, I'm, like, literally, one of those vulnerable people that, it's just easy to take advantage of me. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't have someone screaming and yelling for me, except myself. I'm the only fucking person that does that. And I really would say at the end of the day, it has to do with sexism, because people, when it comes to women, even when women aren't even being violated, people yell for women. With men, you have to be like fucking extremely popular in some fucking cause or some shit to have people yell for you. That's just the reality of this country. People are extremely sexist towards men. They have this fucking, like, oh, women can stay at home ideals. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, stay at home and raise kids and all that fucking shit. Housewife bullshit. It's extremely sexist. It's extremely sexist. I just hope that in the future, like, AI or something, not programmed by Sam Altman's bitch ass. I'm talking about like an AI that's unbiased, because at the end of the day, ChatGPT is programmed by those idiots in OpenAI. So they're trying to make it seem like they're just so stupid, dude. I'm just saying, they're so fucking stupid. He's so stupid. He's so fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck if he's gay. He's still stupid. He's a fucking arrogant piece of fucking shit. He acts like Mark Zuckerberg. They're both arrogant pieces of shits. People with too much money that literally, when somebody is in a vulnerable position like mine, when you have money, you help that fucking person. These people, at the end of the day, they just take advantage of people like me. And that is beyond against the fucking law. That is beyond against the fucking law. Like, that's not even a that's a felony. And if we lived in a just country, people like that would literally just go to prison for decades, and that's just not what's happening. I don't think Lady Gaga should go to prison. I just think that she's being theatrical as fuck. Like, she's extremely theatrical. But she is outspoken, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I know Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez has been outspoken, but she still gives off those "I'm a celebrity, I'm untouchable, you can't reach me, I'm not going to reply to you because I'm too important" type of fucking vibes. And that's what we don't need in the political sphere. That's literally what exists in the political sphere. This whole, like, I wear suits, you don't wear suits, so you're not an American citizen. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They give off those vibes of, like, I have money, I mingle with the best fucking people in this country, which is not you. You're poor, you're this, you're that, you're disadvantaged. Do you understand that type of fucking bullshit? I'm just saying, like anyone with sense agrees with me on that part. That politicians in general in this country are literally give off like Paris Hilton vibes. You understand what I'm talking about? Like I'm too important to acknowledge you, even though that's my job. Like my job is literally to not to be unbiased when it comes to the American citizenry and listen to the American people's needs. And that's just literally not what's fucking happening. And mostly in the Republican fucking sphere, dude. These fucking people, if you have a politician that blocks you online, okay, bitch, that's where it's fucking over. I'm just fucking saying. That's where it's fucking over, dude. Because it's just like you're blocking an American citizen. Hold on. You're blocking an American citizen. I'm just fucking saying. Um, these fucking politicians are just out of line all over this fucking country. George Santos is horrible. He gives off fucking Paris Hilton vibes. The same, like, I'm better than you. I don't have to acknowledge you fucking vibes. Um, Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like those fucking I'm better than you, I don't have to fucking talk to you fucking vibes. It's like, no, you're not better than me. Like you're actually worse than I could even possibly imagine myself being fucking worse as. Like you're fucking horrible. Like I'm just saying, like George Santos is a horrible fucking person. Makes like these people at the end of the day, like they make the political sphere feels more like high school, like this clique shit. You know what I'm talking about? It feels like Mean Girls, where the politicians are all a group of like the Mean Girls group. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like it's all clique shit. They're all a part of the fucking Mean Girls group. You have your Regina Georges, like Donald Trump and fucking Paris Hilton. Like Paris Hilton opens her mouth too much about the political sphere when she really shouldn't even have the right to fucking speak, because she does dangerous shit, promotes like just straight up like she promotes drug abuse, promotes just like bullying, harassment, just torturing other people, the bad side of trolling. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like she's not a prankster, she's a fucking troll. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like trolling and pranking can be like simultaneously used together, but she's like literally not, in the sense that pranking and trolling is being used synonymously together. It's like she's literally a troll in the sense that she's sadistic. Like she gets off on people fucking suffering, and that's literally, and then she manipulates. Like she has a team. Like for example, Lady Gaga has a team, and Paris Hilton has a team. Paris Hilton's team is literally like fucking terroristic fucking bullshit. Like they literally abuse people left and fucking right. They don't give a flying fucking shit. They never take responsibility for their fucking actions. Paris Hilton never fucking takes responsibility for her fucking actions. For starters, Lady Gaga hasn't been to prison. Paris Hilton went to fucking prison. Do you understand? Do you understand the two levels that I'm talking about here? Like Paris Hilton has a criminal record. Stephanie Germanotta doesn't have a criminal record. So there we go. I don't have a criminal record, so I'm just saying. Hold on. Paris Hilton is one of those types of people, like, and this is a phenomenon where vulnerable, disadvantaged people that are in a position, where they can easily be abused, like they're forced into committing crimes. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? For the sake of like abusers that are actually the masterminds behind it. Paris Hilton is one of those types of people that pushes people into committing crimes, like through her influence and all this fucking bullshit. Like, it's just fucking obvious. And then the bitch doesn't take responsibility for it, and she tries to fucking make it seem like it's other fucking people fucking doing it. Like, it's just so obvious because she has influence over this fucking society. um Nikki Hilton is on the same fucking level. They are some trash ass fucking women. They are trash as fuck. They're abusers beyond fucking belief. They are abusers beyond fucking belief. Um, and I hate reading those comments where people say, "Oh no, Paris Hilton was like abused by her mom, and her mom like did all these things, and like traumatized her, and that's the way she is. That's why she is the way she is right now." No, 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 no. You say that when Paris Hilton is poor. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And her mom, she's not. Paris Hilton has never been in a disadvantaged situation. She's always had the advantage. Like she has money. She's come from money. She literally comes from fucking like I don't want to call it fame, but just like people know who they are because of the fucking Hilton hotel shit. And that's literally the only reason why she fucking has money. She doesn't have money. Like, let's be serious. If that bitch was born poor, don't you think she would be the perfect example of a person that stays poor? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, cause she's extremely fucking abusive. She's extremely fucking abusive. She's an extremely abusive person that's always like living for nonsense 24 fucking 7. Always gives off this fucking I'm better than you fucking vibe. It's just extremely fucking annoying. And that's why I like Lady Gaga at first, because it was like she was like parodizing those people. Like in 2008, with the fame, she was consistently calling out how, like, especially in this country, in the United States of America, fame is evil. Like, people that are famous are fucking evil. Like, they're generally fucking evil. They give off this like I'm too good for you, I am too important to acknowledge you fucking vibe. They act like it's just they're acting. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? And she was calling that out, that they're fucking acting like they're fucking better than other people, and really at the end of the day they fucking aren't. But then she just went downhill. She started doing her own little fucking. She let evil take over. Those people let evil take over. Um, and as of now, we haven't had a person in our society that's as outspoken as Lady Gaga was in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now it's just like, who the fuck is outspoken like she is? No one. No one. I would say Lovely Peaches was the only one that was outspoken recently, but she was trolling a lot. And by trolling, I mean pranking. But let's be real. Paris Hilton is not outspoken. Donald Trump is not outspoken. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, y'all need to understand what I mean by outspoken, in the sense that they're speaking out against injustices in society and calling them the fuck out. And they aren't, like, do you understand? They don't come from corrupt values. Donald Trump comes from corruption. Like, he is literally corrupt. Like, even his own family, even people in his own family have called out the fact that this bastard is literally fucking corrupt. Like, he just fucking had the world on a fucking silver platter, and then fucking makes it seem like, oh, I struggled so hard, and look, I was given a small $1 million loan, and blah blah. Bitch, who gets $1 million? I wish I was given a fucking $1 million loan. Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, FOS, full of shit. He's full of shit. He's the type of person to like, he goes to court and then starts opening his mouth, or his lawyer starts opening his mouth, trying to make it seem like Donald Trump isn't fucking corrupt. And then these dumbass judges like give into it. I'm just saying, like, the whole fucking system is extremely corrupt. That's the reason the system at the end of the day focuses on theater more than it focuses on infrastructure. Puerto Rico is part of the United States. I hate how people say that it isn't. It's still a part of the United States. Um, just like Washington, that's like saying Washington D.C. doesn't deserve like infrastructure funding at all, because Washington D.C. isn't considered a part of the United States because it's not a state. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Puerto Rico is just horrible. It's fucking horrible. It is horrible. It is fucking horrible. It is corrupt as shit. It is corrupt as shit. Like, people in neighborhoods, dude, in neighborhoods, like, casually just fucking fight each other. Like, it's no big fucking deal. And people like that, because it's just like drama too, and people like that shit, and it's just, I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. So why is it fucking happening? It's not peaceful. Um, I'm just saying. And then you have, I mean, at least we could say that Lady Gaga has a big ass peace tattoo, tattooed on her left wrist. Paris Hilton doesn't have a fucking peace tattoo. That bitch has a fucking nonsense. She doesn't even have any tattoos, and the bitch just is nonsense 24/7. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So it's just like, Lady Gaga is like a walking a walking work of art that has to do with like being outspoken. Then you have people in this society that, I'm just saying, like, this society is so fucking stupid, dude. It's so stupid. It's not peaceful. We can throw the word peace out. It has never been peaceful. I was born into this society and it was never peaceful to begin with. Um, in 1993, I was born in 1993. Are we really going to say that the United States was peaceful? No, it was never peaceful. The United States has never been fucking peaceful, ever, in the entire history of anything, because it started off with a war, and it just keeps on going and going and going with wars and wars and wars and nonsense and riots and, like, illegitimate fucking protests. Like, just the other day, like, I think people were protesting over, like, some dogs and shit. Bitch, bye. Like, bye. Just saying, just nonsense. This country is just filled with nonsense and abuse, and it's just consistent every single day. It's the most corrupt, I would say it's the most corrupt country on the planet, because we have a constitution that's literally like anti-corruption. Our constitution is literally anti-corruption, and yet, like, corruption is the status quo in this country. It's just the status quo here. So I'm just saying, there's no peace here. So, okay.